Hello. Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? Wait, I can't see where my hands are at. Hello. Sorry, guys. Hey, T-Barb. Hey, Abe and Terry and Karen and Energy and Kate Sweet Blue. Jennifer LaRace. Hi. The SRQ. I'm sorry. I got my computer a little bit of ways and I don't have my glasses. Hi, Super Truthful and Lotus Dancer and Linda and Christine and Suzanne. Can everybody hear me okay? You should see my setup. I am like shoved into the corner here. Hi, Dreamweaver and Constance and LaFrance. Can you guys hear me okay? Hey, Autumn, how are you, my dear? Hi, Sunflower. Sandra, hi. Donna Lynn, hello. Okay, good. You guys can hear me because I'm like shoved in the corner with my camera right in front of me, trying to get the best possible. Helen of Suff, hello from Australia. Hi, how are you? What time is it over there in Australia right now? Oh, boy. Ooh. Okay, thank you, Autumn. Oh, man. Yeah, hopefully the demon neighbors. It's starting to get warm. And so I have the windows open. I got a fan right on me. If you can hear it, I'm sorry. It's just like I don't want to get cooked. Sweet darling Lulu, hello. Very excited. Normally I'm at work when you do the live streams. Oh, that's wonderful that you're here. Thank you for joining us. So I'm using the tiny little baby deck that Johnny got me. You guys remember this? I haven't used my Cheetos in a while. Hi, Marcy and Sharon. It's 9:15. Are you on the West Coast? Because I'm over here at 9 o'clock as well. Yes, I took out the extras. Perfect. Okay, so Donna, yes, I did. I did hear Whimsy's remote viewing. That was really awesome. So I'm shuffling these up because they're fresh out of the pack, and they're easier to see or easier to shuffle. You guys know this is a tiny little deck. It's only like 36 cards. So while I'm shuffling these, I'm going to get a few minutes here to say hello to everybody. Delilah is 1210 in Florida. Oh, sweetie, I'm sorry. So I wanted to say, I don't know if she's in the room, but Queen Fire, I want her to know that I'm saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Queen Fire, I guess, was viewing some of my old videos, one of the older grand tableaus that I had done, and it was dated, hi CG, it was dated October 2019. You guys know that these grand tableaus are pretty extensive. They're massive. I'm not going to catch everything hard as I may try. I don't. So I really do appreciate it when you guys go back and look at stuff and leave me a comment so I can go back and review it. Y'all know what she found on the October Grand Tableau? Hi, Denise. Oh, Jay's here. Hi, Jay. Our homie from the Bronx. You guys want to know what she found in the grand tableau from October? It was all the way at the very, very top, which reminded me it also showed up in the original grand tableau that I had done, the one from May, because everything was so bunched up at the end that I could not figure it out. She saw the pandemic. It was all the way at the top. So it was clouds, tree, stars, snake. So thank you so much for letting me know, because I had totally overlooked it. And when she left me that comment, it reminded me that it was on the original grand tableau. We had stars, clouds, and right underneath the stars we had the mice, something that spreads, that takes away. And then right after that was the cloud, something that's airborne. And then after that I don't remember, and then it was coffin. Right above the coffin was garden. And I kept saying there's a public shutdown, the public shuts down, blah, 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 blah. I couldn't figure it out for the life of me. So I want to give a huge thank you to Queen Fire for bringing that to my attention. She posted a comment on the video from October 19th today. So I was chatting with her in the comment section, and I thanked her because it was, you know, she caught it, you know, so it was there, you know, and I really do try to catch everything, but there's no way. So for those of you guys that are learning the Lenormand, that are studying, all hands on deck tonight. Please. Because you know, I can't do these alone. If I don't, you guys know that, you guys know I'm not all that up on reading the comments while I'm reading, because it distracts me. So if you guys want to leave it for me in the comment section of the actual video, I would really appreciate that, because you guys rock. You guys totally rock, and it makes me so happy to know that there's so many of you that are studying as well. So, you know, you guys help me out quite a bit, so I want to say thank you. So tonight I was watching the excerpts, the foreword from Michael Cohen's book. Autumn from Black and Orange Tarot also posted the link to the foreword that is posted on online. She posted that onto her community page for anybody that's interested. And you want to talk about a petty boots? Oh my word, am I all over that. It sounds like a raunchy book. I mean, not to gross anybody out, not to gross anybody up, but there was talk in there of golden showers, you know, running with the mob. I mean, I'm gonna be ordering that book. And I was texting Johnny and Jenny, and I was like, you guys, they're gonna make a nasty Netflix series or movie out of this, because it's just holy crap. So yeah, like, it's just mental, you guys. It's mental. So Petty Boots Book Club, man, we're all in for it. Whew. So how's everybody doing tonight? Hey, Colleen, and everybody else that I didn't say hello to because I've been chatting away, mixing my cards. So when I saw that, when I read the foreword from the book, and and then of course it was all over the news tonight. You guys, I got curious and I was like, I'm wondering if I can go do a grand tableau and see if we can figure out all the crimes he's done while he's been in office. Now, mind you, there goes me with one of my Johnny-isms. Now, mind you, that's going to be impossible. Like, there's no way. There is no way I'm going to be able to catch every single thing that he's done. So that's why I'm saying, you guys that are studying, all hands on deck tonight, please. And tonight's grand tableau, I want to know what we can see or what we can get of what he's been doing crime-wise that we don't know about while he's been in office. I know, Linda, we don't have enough cards. We don't have enough cards. Oh, dear God, I might break my cards. The poor little deck that Johnny got me, these tiny baby ones, I'm about to put them through hell right now. So that's the goal for tonight. I'm figuring I've only done this one other time when we were looking at what he did back in the 80s, and it looked like it worked. So we're going to try to experiment with that again tonight. And this time I'm going to do a 9x4 plus 4, or no, a 9x4, sorry, instead of my normal 8x4 plus 4. Hopefully I have enough room to catch it here on my camera. I hope I don't have to move too much stuff around. So I'm going to make my little chart. You guys know how I do my charts. So let's see, today is 8/13/20, grand tableau, DJT crimes while in office. Oh, Lord, what am I getting myself into? We're going to be here. What crime he hasn't committed? Oh, my God. I don't think there is one. I don't think there is one, Autumn. I really don't. Johnny's thing is he says he's committed every crime but jaywalking. I'm like, no, honey, he's probably done that too. So let's see. We'll go here. 1, 2, 3. And I got to go back and review Stone's grand tableau, because if I remember correctly, he was close to the edge and he had the coffin right next to him. That's usually not good. And what I did not think in my head was to pull a health spread. I went back and double checked myself, and then you guys know Tony Pule. She's on YouTube with the Card Geek. She is the one that runs the World Divination Association. I went back because I have a playlist for Lenormand. And I went back and looked at the playlist and I found her video, and she was saying, about fatality. When is fatality a fatality? And she was explaining it for the grand tableau that it would need to be close to the edge. The coffin would need to be close by, and then she had mentioned that you should put that away and do a health spread. And I didn't even think about it, but I took notes of that grand tableau. It's actually in this book. So I'm going to have to go back and look at it. So, which I don't wish that on anybody. Maybe it was just saying depression, but Okay. So, oh, and I also do believe for anybody that is interested, I don't know the dates, and I'm kicking myself for not checking before I came online. But for those of you that are interested, I do believe Rana George is holding a Lenormand class at the World Divination Association, but it'll be online, it'll be virtual, and she'll be hosting the classes. So I would go to the World Divination Association and check the dates for anybody that's interested in taking those courses, which I need to go check because I would be interested in taking some courses as well. Hey, Autumn, thank you so much, my dear. I would be very interested in taking courses, and they don't have just Lenormand. They have all sorts of cartomancy. They have Tony Pule is, I would say, the expert on Kipper. She learned the old Bavarian style of Kipper. So if anybody's interested in Kipper, I would go with her. By the way, I don't know any of these people. So Connie, am I going? I need to check the dates simply because I had been talking to Johnny and Jenny about it. And I'm really thinking about getting certified by the WDA. I really need to look into it. You know, because I'm sure, you know, any form of study is helpful, you know, so maybe I'm sure that I'll be learning something that I don't know, or adding to, you know, new ideas and perhaps some other stuff that I haven't come across, and get it from the experts, you know. So anybody that's interested, it's Saturday and Sunday. Oh my God, Connie, when? This weekend, Saturday and Sunday at the WDA? Connie? The workshops stay online for a few days after, so if you sign up, you can still watch later. Oh, okay. Perfect, Connie. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Connie, I'm going to make you a moderator. And if you could, can you please get the link and post it here in the chat room for anybody that is interested in taking any courses? Again, I am not affiliated with the WDA. It's just something that I would be interested in doing, and perhaps taking some workshops and studying some more. And perhaps anybody else that's looking into any other sort of training on other forms of divination. I know Tea with Karen, it's $38 at the cheapest. Connie, it's $38 for the course. Is it $38 for the Lenormand course with Rana George? Sorry, I'm like, no, it's a conference. Okay. Oh, you're wait. They're having another conference, Connie? And I'm sorry, last time I had an individual that was in the chat, and I'm so sorry I don't remember. Oh, they have a schedule of classes. Okay, Connie, can you please be so kind as to post the link? Oh, there's T-Barb. T-Barb has it right there. For anyone that's interested in taking any courses at the World Divination Association, again, I am not in any way affiliated. They don't know who I am. it's just a resource for anyone that is interested in perhaps taking some courses. Thank you, T-Barb. You know, they have all the divination stuff over there. I know T with Karen teaches or is associated with the WDA. And I know Connie went to the conference that they had online, the virtual conference, and she had a really great time at that and learned quite a bit. And she got to meet Karen from Tea with Karen. There was an individual, just one second, you guys, see if I can do this without knocking stuff over. There was an individual on the last live stream that we did that was asking about the teacups. This teacup here, I have not seen it on her website, on her Etsy shop. This is the teacups that come from Tea with Karen. Hello, Tarot Newbie. These are the teacups. Hi, Crystal Tarot Apothecary. From Tea with Karen, she has an Etsy shop. These teacups are very well made. I had ordered this one and another one from her shop. And what it has, it's got all of the teacup symbols, but they're actually engraved inside. So these aren't going to peel off. I would not put these in the dishwasher because they have gold on them. And they're china, they're bone china. So, oh, you met Ciro Marchetti? Ah, I'm so jealous. Thank you, Larry girl. But yeah, she has all of the T symbols here. And they're quite similar to the Lenormand, with a few exceptions. Perhaps like, I think there's a spider in here. Yes, spider. I don't know if it's going to catch it, but it's way down there. That's not in the Lenormand, and lion, which is not in the Lenormand. However, for those of you guys that are interested, I have posted in the description box of the videos a link to, I believe it's the British Museum. Oh, Jen Lynn is here. Hello, Jenny. Hi. Big hugs to you and my little boyfriend and my sweet little girl, Lucy. But in the description box of the video, for anyone else that may be interested or who maybe new that wants to take a look at the Lenormand, I have a link posted there, I believe, to the British Museum that has the old, I believe, 18th century books of the Lenormand system. And I also have a link there, I believe, that in the description box of an article where this lady, oh, I can't think of her name off the top of my head. Yeah, that's probably why the spider is here. Of the link between old T symbols from using from tasseography, the link between the symbols and tasseography to the Lenormand. For anybody that's interested in getting a little bit of history, I believe those are linked in the description box below. Connie, I'm jealous that you got to meet Tony, because Tony seems like such a cool person. Like, that lady is the queen of Kipper. All right, you guys. Jenny, I was telling everyone, I don't know if you were in the room, I had a lovely subscriber, Queen Fire, who just left me a comment today on a video. She went back and she was watching an old Grand Tableau from October of last year, and she found the virus. It was all the way at the very top, all the way at the very top. And I was speaking with her in the chat, that it also showed up on the very first one, on the very bottom, like towards the back end of the tableau. So I was very happy to hear that from a subscriber. So thank you guys. All right, all hands on deck. And hopefully I can fit all this madness in here. All righty. So we're going to leave the man as Spanky. Yeah, Jenny, it was clouds, tree, stars, and snake. Something that is airborne in the health that spreads and causes problems, but they were going to lie about it, or they were lying about it. It was nuts. It was on the very top row of the grand tableau. Let me see. Okay, so we're going to leave Mango. Let me see. Let me think about this. We're going to leave Spanky as the man because that's who we're asking about. And I don't think I'm going to. I don't think I'm going to. I believe we'll figure out who the. Well, yeah, we'll figure out who the woman is. All righty, let's do this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I'm going to try to fix this here in a second. Let me just get these numbers down into the chart so I can follow the houses. And then you guys are going to have to help me out because I can't get everything. All right. 25, 32. There's woman in its own house. 12, 35, 16, 7, 6, 10, 25, 13, 34, 27, 21, 4, 31, 22, 9, 30. Key in its own house. Alrighty. 24, 15, 14, 18. Coffin in its own house. 36, 17, 1, 2, 11, 30, 19. Okie dokie. Let me bring this down. Let me try to organize this so it's coming up a little bit better. That's why I brought out the minis. And hopefully there's not too much of a glare, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm working with what I got. Let me see if I bring this down a little bit more. You know what? Let me take this. Actually, no, it's not hurting it. Okay. Yes, woman, key, and coffin in their own houses. What are you guys getting out of that? Woman, key, coffin. Okay. Why is this thing popping up? Hold on. There's something wonky back here. Give me 1 second. I'm over here drinking coffee because it's I don't know how long we're going to be here. And I might need some go-go juice. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Well, here's impeachment up here. Scythe and the scythe and the letter. That's articles of impeachment for money that was blocked. Let me see if I can bring this down just a little bit more to try to get those top ones in. Okie dokie. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, can you guys see that okay? Is this showing up okay for everybody? I know there's a little bit of a glare right here. This one is the scythe. The letter, the ring is right below the scythe. This is the articles of impeachment here. And an agreement to block money. There's money that was blocked here. And that's what got him impeached. Here's the elections. Okay, so, oh boy. Yes, Sandra Nevins. So each position is a house. So this would be the same as if I were to get all these cards and put them in order from 1 through 36. This is always going to be position 1, house 2, 3, 4, 5, so on and so forth until you get all the way down to 36. The houses are stationary. They do not change. What changes is what lands on top of them through shuffling. Okay, it is not necessary to use houses. However, I like to, because once we read, we can really start chaining houses, and you'll get to see some of that. And I do have some people here in the chat room, T-Barb and Connie. if we do get into chaining, that may be able to explain that to you, exactly what we're doing. I think sunflower as well. So crimes. Oh boy. So here we have the impeachment for the money that was supposed to go, that was promised, and it was blocked this way. So this is him in his career, opportunity for success, something, a contract or a commitment to block because of something around a child that he wanted exposed. However, that was false. It's a lie. Also, hold on. Oh, dear God. Hold on. Where's the tree? Where is the tree? Tree's up here. Where's the what? Lilies? Lilies is way up there. Okay. Where am I going to start? There's something here going on with a foreign organization that he's been in close contact with. We're opening up the tableau with the ship in the House of Rider. This is action. Both of these positions speak of action, okay? The card for golden showers, my dear, that would be the fish, liquid. Okay. So there's communications and something really important that's going on with an organization overseas. I'm going to have to look at this closer. An organization that has to do with technology, that he's a part of. Also an organization that is dangerous, that cuts and has weapons. And that's the only places that I can knight it to. Let me follow that chain of houses on the garden. So as we see here, the garden is in position 2. Number 2 is the clover. So what we do is we go and we find the clover. The clover's way over here on house 9. And again, today I am using the 9x4 instead of the 8x4 plus 4. So we go 20 to 9, 24. Where is 24, 24, 24, 24, 7, 30, 27, 14, 25, 22, 15, 16, 21, 23, 28, 19, 36, 17, 26. Where's the book? Okay, right above them. 10, 13, 31. Where is the sun? 6, 4. Holy hell, this is long. 4, 32, 20. Okay, that's a long chain. So in this chain being followed around, it goes from the garden to the clover, bouquet, heart, snake, lilies, letter, fox, ring, crossroads, bear, stars, mountain, mice, man, tower, cross, storks, book, scythe, sun, clouds, house, moon, and then back to garden. That's that whole chain around what that thing is. There's something here about an organization that took an opportunity to give generous gifts and then lie about it to perhaps a conservative person or a conservative party, because that's telling you about the GOP, because it's an organization that is happily taking generous gifts and lying about it. There is a report about an investigation, about a commitment or a promise for the elections with a person in a position of authority, also a promise. Several promises here for financing. Oligarchs, money. You have the fish right over here, which is talking about money, business. This is your entrepreneurship card, someone that owns their own business. This is also in regards to prosperity and abundance. This here is loads of money and financing. It knights. You see that? If we go here, two to the left and one, or two to the right and one down, these two mirror. That's how they talk to each other through knighting. This is talking about several sources of income and financing, okay, that were promised. Let's see here. Promises that several areas that finances were promised that came from the public, okay? This is public here because we're talking about the public and a party. So we're looking at promises for the public financing here. Verse 16. Public financing and contracts that came out of public financing, and then they were widespread, and some of them were blocked. Some of them were widespread and blocked here. Widespread and also what's the word I'm looking for? Widespread, blocked, delayed, or a pile of cash, a pile of bills here, a pile up of bills. Also, if this is in regards to money, it's in the house of tree. Growing prosperity, growing abundance through false reports, false records, suspicious records. What do you call this? They're false. They're suspicious. There's something really wrong with them. They're shady, and there's a pileup of them, and then that pileup goes to properties here. There's a channel here for money, a channel for money. Oh my gosh, T-Barb, thank you, honey. There's a pileup and several avenues of money for several avenues here. Abundance, prosperity, money. Avenues that are fraudulent to be delivered here. Secure delivery. And that money, guess where it's coming from? The public. Okay. He's stealing. It's blocked. There's a pileup of this, and then he's stealing. Because it's man and mice. The mice steal, they take away. Okay. Burdening the government, burdening institutions, trials in court, a change in regards to a secret that was suddenly revealed, perhaps around a child that came to light, and a cover-up while he was there in his career, and then and that's how he's recognized. So we're looking at public funds that were blocked. There's something here about what happened in the Ukraine, because here we're seeing articles of impeachment here. However, what's interesting is here we're seeing several avenues of money, prosperity, abundance. Hey, thank you, QQ. Several avenues here. And then we have the fox in the house of ring, false partnerships here. So let's take a look at the ring here. The ring has to do with contracts, commitments, promises. The ring is in the house of crossroads, and it knights. Again, knighting is two to the left or two to the right, and then one up and one down, or two up and one to the left, or two up and one to the right. Think of it how you would use a knight. That's why it's called knighting, like a knight, how a knight would move on a chessboard. Okay, that's what that movement is. So here the ring is knighting over to the crossroads. The ring is also in the house of crossroads. So what we're looking at here is several contracts, several promises. Okay, some of those contracts were blocked. Several promises were blocked. And then something not only blocked, but it's causing problems. It's like there's an obstacle here and they're taking away from it. Okay, right now, this is also mail that's being blocked here. Okay, money for mail to be blocked this way. We already know he's doing that. I'm trying to figure out other stuff. And also, please note that he's landing all the way over here at the very, 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 very early part of the grand tableau, which means we have all this stuff to work with. So he's all the way over here at the very beginning of the tableau. The question was all the crimes he's committing while in office. Terry, how long have I been reading Lenormand? Studying it. I think I'm going on 5 years now, I think. Not quite sure. Something like that, like 5. So anyways, he's all the way over here at the beginning of the tableau. That's where he's positioned. He's got 2 columns ahead of him. This is what's weighing down on him. Think of it as gravity. So like, you know, as gravity would weigh down, all of this stuff is weighing down on him. So this is looking like not only stuff he's been impeached for, it's stuff that's coming up as well. So holy shit, I'm going to have a mess here. Kate, you dozed off. You need coffee, honey? I got my coffee right here. A big old cup of coffee. So it's looking like T-Barb was saying, because of his position, he's all the way here. This is everything that he's about to do or has been involved with. It's all jumbled up. So thank you, Sunflower, for pointing that out. Thank you. He's nervous and he's stealing about a foreign secret that he is worried about right here. This very first line, taken very simply, we have ship, book, man, mice. Foreign secret, him in government that he's worried about. You got the mice in the house of man. Also foreign secret, him, and then he's stealing. The mice is the card of thievery, of stealing, corruption, erosion, illness, anxiety, something that eats away at you. Okay? So a foreign secret about him stealing, or a foreign secret about him that's making him quite nervous and eating away at him. Let's see here. Let's look at this line here. We have the man in the house of tower. So that's him in government. Also to note, by the rule of near and far, and I am so sorry I'm doing such a horrible job of explaining grand tableaus. By the rule of near and far, he is over here. The house is way over here. That's far away from him. It's out of reach. He's over here. The tower, which is your institutions and government, and my camera, I don't think it's picking it up, is way on the other end of the tableau in the house of cross. Okay? So simply by the rule of near and far, he's far away from these two. Let's see. Let me see here. There's a worried woman that is lying about a child in the house or in the family, or a new property as well. Early property, small property, new property. That is, and then there's something important here about a friend, important friend that is moving into or visiting the courts. Okay, this person can be quite suspicious. This person leaves and returns. So I'm wondering if this is Rudy Giuliani. And if you look at this line right here, we have what's separating the dog from the bear is the fox. Sorry if I'm jumping all over the place, you guys. The bear and the fox. Fox is finance. It's also someone in a position of authority. So this is generous financing, that's financial fraud, and then this friend here. So, and simply because this friend or this loyalty, because the dog is talking about a friend, someone that's loyal, it knights over here to the crossroads. Okay, so we're looking at several people here, several people. These two could be talking about loyalties that separate, they change. Okay, loyalties that are false. Several advisors as well. Dog and crossroads, multiple advisors, multiple oligarchs as well, multiple bills, multiple records here, multiple financial records here that are going to burden him, and he's going to be fighting his ass off here. And then there's a judge, lilies and Tower. He's going to be fighting in court. Again, we're trying to figure out what he's done this whole time, but it's looking like it's given us everything he's done this whole time and everything that's coming up. I don't know how far ahead this is going because I didn't set a time. I just said all the crimes he's committed. Well, it's looking like he's going to be fighting his ass off in front of a judge here because of financial fraud, and there was a friend that delivered something to the courts here. And this person was important to the family, so I'm wondering if this is Cohen. I don't know who this is. There's a nervous woman that has lied about new property, and there's an important friend that visited an institution or visited the courts. A hit and run. Well, Andrea, my dear, I don't know, but I'm thinking the little accident that his friend had in jail maybe considered a hit and run. I don't know. Usually, Connie, usually the woman in grand tableaus would be their most significant, like their significant other. Okay. So, but him and his wife is a marriage of convenience. Like, does she even live in the White House? You know what I mean? So it's, and she's in her own house here. This person is in her own house. And look at this line. This person was involved in a campaign. She's far from the garden, but it's right above her. Garden, a campaign, a party, growth. Okay. Her career and her reputation, and then her. This woman is nervous about lying, or nervous and lying. The one thing that connects these two is the mice, nervousness and stealing and thievery. So I can't, and she's got the child close by. Also, the snake is another woman card. So we're looking at quite possibly Ivanka, Melania, and then a child, Ivanka, Melania, the children in the family, the entire family. But there's something here that's really, 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 really important about property. The house is in the house of Moon. Moon is in the house of Garden. I'm going to have to go back and look at that chain of houses. So this is public health, something recognized, and then this woman here. Okay, so there's something here about public health in this woman's career, or how this woman feels, her emotions around public health. Health, or public health, emotional woman, public health, career woman, public health, and a woman here that is highly recognized. She's in the public eye. Also, a woman that had connections with growing an organization. Okay, this is an organization as well. Dear Lord, what did I get myself into? There's conversations going on with an organization overseas, and I think we discovered, or we talked about that. And also, down this column here, there's something that was covered up about the family and property that gets suddenly revealed in the contracts or promises that were made, that are new or small down this row here. Clouds in the house of house, scythe in the house of child, ring in the house of crossroads, child in the house of sun. Those get revealed. And what they covered up was money. Foreign conversations, conversations with the foreign organizations that were covered up by the White House and the family. Money comes to light, or business comes to light around some sort of generosity. There's a shutdown. Okay, I'm wondering if this is the Trump org, something around the Trump org, because if you follow this line here, even though the coffin is far away from the garden, if you read this as a line, it gets shut down. So there's something around Trump org. This must be Ivanka, because she's closer to that. Well, Melania's here too. The snake would be the other woman. Okay, so this is probably his wife. This is probably Ivanka. Her involvement in the contracts that she had out of the organization. That organization had shut down. I don't even know how many organizations they have. This one shows something that gets closed here around this organization. Let me see here. What's down this line? What's down this line? Meetings that were secured or negotiations that were secured for a new path. And then there's something false here. There's something false right here. COVID is right around here, and there's money to be made there. You got the fish in the house of tree, tree in the house of whip, whip in the house of dog, dog in the house of fish. This is Kushner getting involved with money. This is also because of how close he is to the tower. This person visits government here. Okay, so we're looking, and like I said, this dog is simply because of how close he is to the crossroads. We're looking at multiple advisors. So we just found Kushner on one part of the tableau, and how there's something fraudulent here in regards to money for health that he's involved with. The financing is false. It's fraudulent, financial fraud here around Kushner. Let me see what else is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The growth of money, or money for health. An investigative report. This could also be in regards to the Mueller report as well. Who's saying vaccine? Connie, vaccine. Well, yeah, new vaccine, because you have the scythe in the house of child. You got the fish right over it. So literally money for health, money, because we have the fish in the house of tree, the scythe right here going down this diagonal, the scythe in the house of child. So something new that cuts or injects here, that brings new success or gives you hope for this woman as well. And they're all in on the contract. See, she's knighting over here to the ring, and there's several contracts. So money for the vaccine there. Money. Now there's also something here in a report that got him impeached. Okay, because this is right here. This is impeachment. A message to a message or what do you call this? Mail and documents that are written, but those documents talk about cutting you off here with the scythe. Okay, so this right here, we're looking at the impeachment. But there's something here in this report, in the Mueller report. If this is the Mueller report, which I'm going to read it that way because it's literally a piece of paper. Let's see. something that the family clouded over, and the money is exposed. The business is exposed. There's the articles of impeachment, and then there's several articles here, multiple articles here, but we know he only got two articles of impeachment, but there's multiple ones here. There's multiple violations. Scythe, to cut, danger, separate, something that is swift and cuts you away, articles, and then several here, multiples. There's a contract that blocks gifts, contract to block gifts, a contract that was delayed. However, the gifts or the generosity, you have the bouquet in the house of heart, heart in the house of letter. This is looking also like something, a violation of a clause here that is a promise that is supposed to block you from receiving money. Duh, he commits those crimes every day on a daily basis. So we're looking at emoluments probably, because this is something that is written that's supposed to block you from receiving money. There's several violations there. And if you look here, that paper here, a successful paper that comes with a promise, a successful record that comes with a promise, that promise has been blocked, or that promise has been delayed. And then there's the generosity and gifts and happiness here. Several areas of success here to bring happiness. And those several areas to get happiness are financial. You got the crossroads in the house of bear. You got the bear right after it. So this is probably like emoluments clause violations, self-dealing here, which duh, he does that every day. But the problem is it's coming from the public funds, which we know that. I mean, Jesus, dear Lord. I mean, we've been paying for how many Gulf trips already? And then he tried to get the British ambassador to strong arm them to have them hold Turnberry at his properties. That's a violation, and yet nothing happens. I mean, I'm just whatever. So there's emoluments clauses here, but the money, he's several avenues of money here for financing to himself that are going to be key. There's evidence of that. Remember, we have the woman in her own house, the key in its own house, the coffin in its own house. Now, with those being in their own houses, oh crap, I didn't even see if anything was mirroring. I should do that. When this comes to an end, there's going to be an important woman, and that's when woman that is very important that brings an ending. An ending, a closure, a loss. Also quite possibly death, but it's far away. This is talking about a very painful ending, but then there's a change, some sort of resurrection, and then something new comes in. There's a new visitor that brings stability. So this is talking about the new administration. So perhaps this is going into January as well. And that's when they begin investigating here. But this woman, whoever this woman is as well, is going to play a key role. Also, another very important thing, here's Kushner. I think we've identified one of these advisors as Kushner. Let me follow that dog around, you guys. Actually, let me look first. Do you guys see anything else here? I'm going to look to see if anything's mirroring. 5 and 12. And 31. Nope. 34 and 5. Nope. 27. Nope. 21 and 23. Nope. 4 and 32. Nope. 31 and 6. Nope. 22 and 15. Nope. And 24. 24 and 7. 15 and 16. 14 and 25. 18 and 34. 36 and 17. Nope. 17 and 26. 1 and 35. Nope. 1 and 18. 30 and 27. 36. Okay, I'm going to follow his chain around. Mountain bouquet, foxbirds, and lilies. Where did you guys? Oh, mountain bouquet, fox, storks, and lilies. This is the storks, Connie. The birds is up here. Sorry, if it's hard to tell. Let me see. 19, 36, 17, 26, 10, 13, 31, 6, 4, 32, 22, 9, 24, 7, 30, 27, 14, 25, 22, 15, 16, 21, 23, 28. Okay. Oh, did you see that, Tarot Newbie? That's freaking hilarious, isn't it? Yeah, what happened, Jenny? What did T-Barb say? Sorry, I was writing down the chain because these are long. Oh, is Texicana here? Hello, Texicana. Dog, shady person put in control, position of power to cut mail-in votes, but the important house blocks him. Yes. Yes. That is correct, my dear. There's just so much going on in this one. I'm so freaking confused. Also, since this thing is, yeah, you did good, T-Barb. Thank you so much. And this dog, too, is involved in some financial fraud, this person. And this person here is nervous and lied about a new property. And this person here, which is probably Kushner, I think we've identified, I think we've been able to pluck out Kushner here. He's going to be going to court. This person is going to be visiting court. You got the tower in the house of, what is this, Cross? He's going to stand trial. When? I do not know, because I didn't really try to ask to go out. I just asked for crimes, and I asked for crimes, and he's like way over here. Oh, thank you, Texicana. Thank you. And thanks to everybody that's helping me out, because I can't do this by myself. This man commits 80 crimes a day, and that's on a slow day. Okay, so let's see here. He's in government and he is burdened. He's in government and he's going to be standing trial. Man, tower, cross. Man goes to trial. But there's a change around a secret. Or a man goes to he made a change. Hold on. Let me see if I oh no, I can't, T-Barb. There's no way I'm gonna get all this stuff. That's why I need you guys helping me, and I really do appreciate it. Okay, let me show you guys the chain. It's another long one. So it goes from the man to the tower to the cross to the storks, back over here to the book. Then it goes to the scythe, child, sun, clouds, house, moon, garden, clover, bouquet, heart, snake, lilies, letter, fox, ring, crossroads, bear, stars, mountain, and then mice. That's the entire chain. This person's going to get in a crap ton of trouble. He's going to get in trouble. He's we'll have to look at him separately. But he's going on a happy little visit to the institution to stand trial and be punished. That person. Let me see here. Her, she's far away. But if you follow her line, she could be standing trial too. Let me see here. A secret. See now. Hey, thanks, Mystical Marina. I appreciate you too, and you guys helping me out here, because this guy commits too many crimes to just keep track of. I can't do it all by myself. Let's see here. Don't worry, I'm coughing. I don't have COVID. I'm just choking on my own spit. Let's see. Okay, so man, tower, cross, storks. This man is going to be going on trial when there's a change. However, there's a secret that's suddenly revealed about a child, or a new secret that shocks everybody, that is suddenly revealed, because it's book, scythe, child, son. And then a cover-up or problems in the family, serious issues domestically, serious issues around property. Let me see here. Moon, garden, clover. Moon, garden, clover. Moon, garden, clover. Moon, garden, clover. Oh, Johnny's here. Throat lozenge are fun. Thank you. Well, it's because I'm over here burning more. What do you call this? The bahur that I ordered. Because you guys, they got the red bag in stock. So of course I had like a crazy person. I had to go over there and order the red bag because it had been out of stock forever. So I'm like, well, if it's out of stock, it must be good. So I ordered the red bag. And the verdict is in. Well, my verdict. Oh my God, Suzanne, thank you. Thank you so much. That'll get me a lot of throat lozenges. The verdict is in. Out of the red bag, the yellow bag, and the black bag, my favorite is the black bag, the Sultan. Love that stuff. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you. So let's see. I didn't realize Johnny was here. Johnny, I need help. I need help, Johnny. There's something else in this Mueller report that comes out, you guys. And also an old report that comes out that shows his financial ties, financial fraud. Multiple reports of financial fraud here. And here's the thing. Aren't his lawyers fighting Cy Vance right now as well to and you see how we have the report right before the crossroads? We're looking at multiple reports here. So yes, Deutsche Bank, T-Barb, Deutsche Bank, there's multiple reports of his finances. Also multiple reports that got him impeached right here. So this right here looks like this is a cluster in this portion of the spread, which you guys know it's not that cut and dry, because then you start knighting and chaining and looking at different layers and it gets to be a nightmare. Michael Cohen's book would be way up here, and it's not close. We're looking at the Mueller report, and we're looking at multiple financial reports here that get him guilty, and he's going to be fighting a judge this way. He's fighting a judge. But right now, can somebody please remind me, Cy Vance, didn't Deutsche Bank turn over the financial documents to Cy Vance? Oh, that's right. Johnny has to take us to the beach. Oh, Johnny, God bless you. So they did give, yes, Jazz Lady 22, he is. And you know how I know? Because here he is over here, and he's got the mice right below him. That's him crapping his pants, and he's got the mice on his house. He's crapping his pants. I'm talking, it's all over the place. It's like on the walls. It's running down his leg. It's like when he walks, he's leaving a stream of poo. Like, it's that bad. It's that bad. Because he knows this is what's coming. We're looking at something from the Mueller report, and we're seeing all the financial records here. This right here, if these two were closer, we would be looking at public funds. Okay, but it's separated by two cards right here. So, and this right here also, it's far from the tower. So I'm a little bit, I'm gonna kind of, I'm not sure, CFAM 68. I'm not quite sure. And I'm sorry if I was a little bit too graphic on that, but Jazz Lady wanted to know if he was crapping his pants, and I had to make it very graphic for her. So, so this right here would be like your like grand jury sort of thing. But see how far it is down here from the tower. So it's a bit difficult to tell if this is a grand jury. Yeah, there's multiple reports here, Gail. So we're looking at financial records that he's blocked from financial records, business records that were blocked from his property. We're looking at his contracts here, financial contracts, and those records are going to put him on trial, and he's going to have to fight really, really bad because there's fraud, financial fraud here. We're looking at records that got him impeached. So there's something in that Mueller report. We have the letter in the House of Fox, an investigative report. There's more in there that has been blocked. Okay, so I'm not sure if this is volume 5 or what, but there's more in that investigative report that was blocked. That's going to put him on trial as well. When that thing is released, when that investigation here with the Fox of that report, see how it knights over, 2 to the left and 1 up. When that comes out, it might be a few months down the road because we have the lilies here. And the lilies goes back to the house of letter. So even though these are far, that's the chain right there. So it's going to be a few months. I don't know if they're supposed to be reading volume 5. Well, there's something here that says impeachment. So, taxes, volume 5, banks. Yes, I can't keep track, Delilah. I can't keep track. Okay, let's see. Prairie is saying, I Googled it. The bank records did indeed go to Cy Vance. Yep, there's multiple bank records here that put him on trial, and he's going to have to fight with a judge right here. They may try to elevate something here, because the Storks talks about a change, an improvement, a move, but it's also talking about bringing something up, raising it up, okay? Like, and you guys want to know something funny? Long time ago, my sister and I had been reading, and we got the Storks and the child, and we thought, oh, a pregnancy, whatever. And then Yoda was like, no, flying baby, and that was right. That was like the week before they were flying the baby in Europe, in Britain. So, well, T-Barb, you see this line here? We got the coffin, the cross. This is heavy. These are 2 super heavy cards, but then there's some sort of a change here that gets delivered. And then we have the coffin in its own house. So and then there's a woman, something super, 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 super important, and then an ending. So this could be saying that once his term has ended, in a few short months, it's time to face the music. That's why he's crapping his pants right here. Like he's leaving a trail of poo right now, because it's like it's following him around everywhere. It's like dripping down his leg. He's crapping his pants so bad right now. But there's impeachment here. I don't know if he can be impeached. I mean, I know he can be impeached again. Will they? Probably not. But there's something here. There's a record to separate. Cut him off. Impeachment right there. And then those are his multiple financial records here that prove fraud. They're fraudulent. Fraudulent records around. Let me follow this record around. He looked like death today. You know what I noticed, Jay? And I was talking to Johnny and Jenny about it. And maybe I need to get my eyes checked, or maybe it was the color on my TV. I don't know. But am I the only one, or does he look like somebody changed his makeup? Because he's a different shade of orange now. Don't you guys think? Like he's a different shade of orange? It's so weird. Every day he's more oranger. You guys are hilarious. He's like a different shade of orange. Oh my God. I thought it was me. I was like, I need to get my eyes checked. But like today I saw him. Did you guys see that Cheeto dust? Did you guys see the press briefing today where that one reporter, Jen tries not to look. COVID slowed his old supply. Did you guys see that guy at the press conference today freaking just like ring his bell? Because he asked him a question. He's like, do you have any regrets for lying as much as you have to the American people? And he stumbled. Like, he's like, excuse me, what? He's like, do you regret lying to the American people? And he was like, who was lying? He's like, you were lying. And he's like, next question. Like he stumbled. Yes, about the lying, T Berry. I was like, whoa, keep doing that. It was awesome. Like if they did that enough, his head would explode. It was glorious. Yes, it was glorious. I was so happy. Yes, Jay, he was amazing. For Andrea, you were asking about money laundering. The fish would be more like your everyday money. Okay, the fish is prosperity, abundance. It's the cash that you keep in your wallet. It's your money. This is finance. So it must be, it's looking like if it's laundering, because we have here the whip. Okay, it falls in the same line. Finances, guilty, and then something that he's been abusing as well. Okay. Also, the whip is something that is repetitive. It happens over and over and over again. It shows a pattern. Okay. Abuse, something chronic. Okay. So yes, there's a strong chance, because here we have financing that is guilty for laundering here. Also guilty of abusing his power here, right here. So it's like they bring more. It's almost like, maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm nuts. Somebody might want to check me on this if I got other readers in the room, Jenny and Johnny. This is him over here. This is impeachment way over here. It's ahead of him. It's right ahead of him. Unless I'm misinterpreting this. But by the rules, he's over here. This is ahead of him. So perhaps they wait until right before he leaves and they do it again to mark him so that he can't get out. And the reason I say that is because, like, the reason I say that is because, like, once he's been impeached and the House has officially impeached him, they can't, he's not off the hook. Do you see what I'm saying? The reason that Nixon was able to get off is because he resigned before he was officially impeached. So if the House impeaches him, it sticks. Does that make sense? Because this is showing it happens again. Hey, T-Barb, sweetheart, I hate to bother you. I saw that hieroglyphics. And did you see the guy that she interviewed that resigned because of what's going on in the Pentagon? Was it the Pentagon or was it, forget what department it was. Yes, see, Prairie, he resigned before. Yes, T-Barbs, if you impeach him, he sticks. And it's like, and once it sticks, once he's out of office, he can't pardon himself. He'll probably try, but he can't. So it's because it's right here. It's right here, unless I'm, and there's there's several reports. So we're looking at several articles of impeachment. We're looking at several records for his financing here. So it's almost like, I'm wondering if it's almost like they do it again right before the end. to stick him with it because it sticks here, so that he can't get out. Tie him up. See what I'm saying, T-Barb? Unless I'm nuts, but by the rules, he's here. This is his present line. This is what's coming up. It's right there. It's 1, 2, 3 and 4 columns ahead of him. T-Barb, do you have your cards, sweetie? Can I ask you for a favor, or anybody else that is studying the Lenormand that may have a deck handy? Hi, Asantewa, how are you? Is there even time to impeach again before he leaves? That's what I'm saying, because it's right here. Yep, no pardons after January 20th. I say stick that bastard with another 20 articles. Nail his ass to the wall for everything. After he comments he made this morning, they should immediately started the impeachment process. Exactly, Jay. He admitted to slowing down the mail. He gasped. I mean, what more do you need? There's a pileup, also a pileup of paperwork here in the House. I would be throwing articles of impeachment at him every day from today till the end of his or to the elections. So that would equal 82 articles of impeachment. Make him the first president in history to have 82 articles of impeachment. That sounds insane, but I'm crazy. So, okay. T-Barb, I need you to pull one card for me, sweetheart. Just one. And we're looking for positive, negative, or neutral, okay? One card, please. Will Donald Trump be impeached again before he leaves office? Hey, Jay, I'm just telling you, throw him one every day. 82 articles, make him the first person in history to be impeached 82 times in his first term. I know that sounds ridiculous, but he's worth it. Okay, Johnny, that's a neutral. Something's being delivered. That's a neutral. I need one more card on that one, Johnny. T-Barb got the sun. Okay, that's a positive. That's a positive. Helen got the ring. That's a positive. Johnny only got the Rider. Hold on. Rider heart. That's a positive. Good news. Happy news. There's no way. I mean, we're only 82 days away from the election. There's no way, but it's right there. Unless I'm clinging to something that I shouldn't be clinging to, but it's right there. I'd say impeach him every day moving forward until the elections. Do it. Jay's like, we're in for a long night. T-Barb, here comes the sun. Oh yeah, the post office stuff it's incredible. Let's see. Let's see. I mean, he's committing crimes every day. You got more than plenty. They probably have more than plenty to impeach him 82 times. He's probably racked up at least 1,500 offenses. Quite possibly. I mean, if you start looking at violations to the First Amendment, violations to the Fourth Amendment, all of the emoluments clause violations, I mean, just impeach him every day moving forward. Just do it. And while you're at it, impeach Barr as well. Do that too. Impeach him every day for the next 88 days. Okay, sorry about that. I went on a rant, but hey, Johnny, if you're still here, can we please ask a question for Sunday about this? The Hatch Act, violations. Yeah, I mean, he's committing a crime every day. Just impeach him every day for the rest of his term. That sounds nuts, but that's what I would do. Maybe that's what's coming August 20. What's going on August 28th, Karen? Is there something supposed to be coming August 28th? I mean, this is like, and here's another thing. The question, Johnny, this right here, because I'm seeing multiple articles of impeachment in regards to something around financing and guilty of abusing power here again. This way, there's financial documents here, multiple financial documents that show guilt of laundering, multiple articles of impeachment here that show abuse of power, guilty for abusing power. There's a violation here, perhaps something to do with gas, something gaseous. That was an attack and a violation to a promise here. This way, there's a violation here to some sort of a document for blocking mail and blocking money. There's something here about blocking money, messages, news, letters, blocked here. Yeah, Johnny, will he be impeached again? I mean, I could be totally misreading this and just nuts and just wishing that they would impeach him every day, but something's coming out on the 28th. I don't know, you guys. I'm doing a grand tableau. And the reason I'm saying that is because he's right here. What's close by to him is the most immediate. The further away it is, the further down the line it is. Okay, think of it as these lines are linear. See how he's over here? This is way over here. He's far away from that. The only way that I can get him to talk to over here is through, the bear just happens to fall in his chain of, if you follow the chain of houses. So whatever this is down the road for him. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4 columns away. 3 and 4 columns away from him, it shows up. So I can't tell what this is. The ship is in the house of Writer. Writer is very quick acting. It's fast. It's fast news. Okay. The ship is also an action card. It's a little bit slower moving. So that would be, I'm trying to figure out when. And there's also travel to a campaign to speak here, traveling to a rally to campaign, traveling to a large public area, a large platform to speak to the public speaking here. But that's going to cause problems, or he won't be able to. There's also his speech is confused, talking about gas, talking about something gaseous, smoky. Let me see. I'm sorry, I can't ever pronounce your name, and I'm sorry if I butcher it. Hi, Reinhold. Is it Reinhold? Reinhold? Oh, me too, Texicana. Me too. But there's something weird here about if this is in regards to his rallies, there's something weird here that is being covered up about the money. Also, if this is in regards, this right here, close. Okay, oh, I'm sorry if I got it wrong. This right here could be also a park. So traveling to a park to speak, and meetings that he's having at his parks with foreign people that are coming to visit him right here. So this could be about him going to his park golf clubs or golf clubs to speak far away overseas, and he's talking to foreigners there, and he's doing stuff that's covering up his properties, or he's having problems at home or problems with his properties. Okay, right there. The money gets illuminated out of generosity, but that comes to a close here. So this could also be talking about violations here for gifts financially for when he goes to his golf courses and the meetings that he's having with foreigners there. The meetings and the chit chats that he's having with foreigners at his golf clubs with the golf clubs. Is that right? With foreigners here, ship, garden, birds. Okay, that is, and he's having problems with property as well. Let me see, what else can I do here? Oh, I'm going to butcher your name, and I'm so sorry. Reinhold, what were you asking? That's right, Karen, the money laundering with the Scottish golf clubs, because there's a foreign organization and conversations with foreigners here. There's travel to a park and meetings with foreigners here. There's travel to an organization to have meetings, travel to go to rallies and speak. There's a lot of travel around an organization, and there's problems with property. Big problems with property, also covering stuff up, muddying it up in regards to his properties or what he's doing in the White House. Oh, you weren't asking anything. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you were. He's got secrets here, though. Where does this knight? Secret conversations, secret meetings with foreigners in regards to securing a success in a new direction. And those are false. Okie dokie. There's also secrets around this person here, this woman. Book, knights over here to, what's this? The woman. It knights to the birds, it knights to the stars. Okay, let me do this. Secret conversations with foreigners about his career and his reputation in the public, and promises that are made in meetings to foreigners that involve a woman. That is really, really important. Those agreements are important. The agreements are around money, business, several agreements for financing that are key. There's records of those, and there's records that are fraudulent in regards to financing to bring him new success. Big loads of money here. Windfall of money. Bear, knights over to Clover. Bear and lilies. Bear and lilies. Bear and lilies. What are you asking about, T-Barb? Subpoena would be 2 cards, maybe right. You know, this is a subpoena. And you know how I know that, T-Barb? Remember the original Grand Tableau that we did? The original Grand Tableau. That one opened up with scythe, letter, bouquet. It was right down this row. This was scythe, dog, tree. That's how I knew that it was an impeachment. Okay, because it was scythe, letter, bouquet. Look at this. Scythe, letter, bouquet. Right there. The bear can be Jazz Lady, but since it has the crossroads right before, this is talking about multiple things. Simply because the crossroads is there. The crossroads is alternative choices, options. Okay. So we're looking at several records here, several financiers, also several people that are large and heavy set. Is Ghislaine there, or Epps? Okay. Ghislaine, oh dear God. Oh dear God. What a mess. If I wanted to find abuse, it would be the whip right here. Yes, it is. Whip in the house of dog. An abusive friend fighting with a friend that has addictions. So, and like I said, the dog knights over to the crossroads. They're not exactly close, but they knight. And one of them is a friend that abuses or a friend that had addiction. This is something chronic, something sexual. Jay, the thing is, Jay is saying impeachment is only effective if the Senate removes. He'll be impetus, though, even though he doesn't help us right now. Jay, the thing is, if you mark him and you impeach him for that, you've already found him guilty. He's going to have to face his day in court with that marking eventually. The Senate isn't going to take it away. Pence is going to take it away. He's going to be marked. See what I'm saying? So they're officially marking him of a crime. All right. That would be the point of impeachment. Could bouquet also, the bouquet by itself? No, ma'am. The card over the cross? Becca, what is the card that's over the cross? The card that's over the cross up here is the coffin. The one right next to it, to the right, is the whip. The one below it is the storks. Yeah, this one is the coffin up here. Hi, Dee. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but this is showing up exactly how it was in the original Tableau. Right there. So maybe I'm nuts. I don't know. Seems kind of dumb to me. There's 82 days and the Democrats can't seem to do a damn thing. But hey, Orange Swan. Ties in with the dog. That's cool. What did Larry Girl say? But Trump never wore a tam suit. You know why? Because all his makeup would come off on it. Clown. So yes, Epps is showing up here. That person was important and they visited an institution where they were found guilty. They were punished there. See what I'm saying, Jenny? Hold on. Un momento, please. I got to do something real quick. Okay, hold on. Now I'm going back over here. Let's see. Sorry, you guys. My computer was going mental. Okay, all right. Okie dokie. Hey, you guys, if it's not too much trouble, can I please get some thumbs up? It really helps. Thanks a bunch. You guys rock. All right. T-Barb, what are you seeing here, my dear? Because I need help. I need help. Hey, 2535 Apple. No tan suit because JCPenney is bankrupt. Johnny, you're ridiculous. Oh my God. T-Barb, what are you seeing here? Isn't that ridiculous, Jay? That's really ridiculous. My heart is breaking for those poor people that have lost benefits. And it's like, and then I read an article the other day of how all the very wealthy people are rolling around checking out the market because there's about to be a bunch of evictions. And they're looking to scope the market to just start buying a bunch of homes. Oh, you were describing to a person what the coffin was. Thank you, T-Barb. T-Barb, I need your help, my dear. What else can you see here? Is his career being blocked? So his career and his reputation, his honors, his fame, and his celebrity, what he's promised to, what he's most committed to, blocked. And he's looking to defraud something here. But then again, when is he not looking to defraud anything? That's because I'm talking all the time. I'm drinking coffee, Andrea. Hey, D from Austin, Texas. Yeah, all the rich people are rolling around checking out houses right now because a bunch of people are about to lose their homes. And what the Senate is doing right now is disgusting. And if Mitch McConnell thinks that what he's doing right now is going to help him make the Democrats look bad, and he's playing political games right now with people's lives, that's going to blow up in his face. Oh my God, Jay. Oh my God. Oh my God. I am so sorry. Does he have some more to go? Jennifer, not just Trump and Kushner. Don't forget Mnuchin. Don't forget all those rich a-holes in the administration that are a bunch of frauds. Yes, my dear. That's Ivanka right there. Sweet little old Ivanka. Criminal in training. Right there. She's right there. Also, money that was cut off. Success for her. Money for an injection that brings this person a new path this way. She's involved in multiple contracts as well. She has multiple contracts that are financial in nature. So, I mean, they're all self-dealing. They're all self-dealing right now. But this right here has got me like scratching my head. He's coming to stay with you. Thank you so much, Jay. Okay, so T-Barb is shows he's spreading his lies and reputation over the internet. Secret, it's about his health. Does the cross knight to the fox? It's right here. Right here. It's at the diagonal, Johnny. So a difficult opportunity, and then there's fraud here. That's uncovered. A gambling opportunity here. Opportunities to receive gifts. There's a trial, fraud, and then something important, an important trial for fraud this way. Let's see. A friend that stood trial. There's EPS is showing up here as well. There's contracts here, commitments, promises that are new, small, perhaps also being quite literal here with small people. Let's see here. Because we're looking at EPS here and Kushner. Also other several advisors. There's one advisor here that has a pattern of leaving and returning. They're the ones that are doing financial fraudulent deals, and they're going to visit institutions, or they go to visit the government. Let me see, Becca, how about the Bank of Discreet? Are they going to take a look at the president of the bank for money laundering? I don't know. I can't tell off of this grand tableau. Barr and Pompeo right here. Several of them. Two of them. Go to trial, difficulties, punishment, right there. A heavy set, large person, a trial, a difficulty, arguing, punishment, right there. These people, fraud with an advisor, fraudulent advisors. If this is in regards to Russia, there's financial contracts here with Russia, and there's multiple areas of paperwork that come out. If this is Barr, he gets punished, and he's going to have to argue. This person has made something, this person has made important closures, key in its own house, coffin in its own house. This person has seriously has played a key role in closing things to bring gifts to the family or make the family happy. Down this diagonal, multiple sources of income that are fraudulent that are being delivered this way. Multiple businesses that are fraudulent that are on their way to be delivered to government. What is the clouds? The clouds is confusion. It is hesitation. It's big problems, bad weather, something that's covered up. It could be quite literally something gaseous like smoke. This could also be right here. He's been meeting with people at Mar-a-Lago or in foreign areas about quite literally money right here, money for something that's gaseous, gas, energy right here. So that looks like a contract that somebody was trying to play along here. And those meetings are taking place at golf courses, or they're taking place at rallies, or they're taking place where there's a large park, but they're playing with public funds as well. But there's money here for energy and gas, money, energy right there. And then the contract is right here because there's money, contract, business contract. Gas, if this is gas, to dig. Clouds down to the dog. Oh, this way. Okay, so on this diagonal, which would be a line of influence, family problems, business problems, perhaps not family, not business, real estate problems, property problems, confusion around property, mudding things up and making property very difficult. Here is an invitation, and there's a friend. A friend is giving out invitations of some sort for the family and muddying it up, covering it up down this way. The invitations, though, are sneaky. They're suspicious. They're fraudulent this way. This friend is also helping out with financial fraud, but we're looking at multiples. Giuliani, Kushner, Barr, Pompeo. This could also be an older man. With the clouds being, these are two men actually, because there's several of them. Here's the birds, 7 to 12 people. Okay, so we're looking at this person, and then you got this here. Jesus. Okay, hold on. Multiple golf courses, Johnny. It's like he's traveling to parks to speak with foreigners about gas, and there's business over energy that he's very passionate about, but something closes here. But however, he's got a little bit of luck. He's got a little bit of luck here. That's one way to read that. Another way to read that, travel, something foreign, visiting somewhere foreign. There's a golf course there or a large park that has an opportunity where people can go gamble, get lucky. Conversations with foreigners because he's having problems with property. Clouds is in the house of house. Also traveling to go to rallies to speak. He's traveling far away to go speak. This would be something in the ground, Johnny. If this is being quite literally gas, they have to dig for it. They have to dig for it. Conversations about digging into a mountain here. This right here, there's also conversations about perhaps mining into mountains for a business deal here with the fish. The ring is not money. The ring is something valuable, like jewelry. Next to the mountain, this could be literally like jewelry that you have to cut out of a mountain, or it comes in from a mountain, or it comes from a rock. Does that make sense? So there's that there if I read it literally. So there's business here for gas. There's business here for like precious metals, or not precious metals, but like rocks. What do you call it? Yeah, like semi-precious stones. Contracts for digging here. Contract, if this is to cut something, it cuts something, it comes from a mountain. Contracts for digging. Conversations to speak about digging mountains or cutting mountains. Those are very important, but this woman is involved. Money for a vaccine, money for them to cut something that brings new success, or money to cut for something that is shiny and sparkly, that is precious, that is used for jewelry that comes out of a rock. Does that make sense? And she has knowledge of it. She has knowledge of it, and she's involved with one of, well, she's involved with several of them, because she goes over here and that goes there to these. Let me see. This right here, multiple successes to give of important gifts, and multiple avenues, multiple channels of important gifts for financing right there. Multiple channels, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whatever he's covered up with problems in the property, either property, family business, and also if this has to do with literally something gaseous, clouds, gas, smoke, fumes. There are several areas there where they have a contract to bring them gifts here down this line for business. Let me see this one. We talked about that one, the fraudulent business. When this comes to an end, there's a trial. When the ending comes, there's a trial and a change that is delivered, an upgrade, a change that is delivered. There's going to be an opportunity here for him to argue with a judge here. This is way ahead of him, though. Way ahead of him. The oil, the gas, where is it? The gas. Okay, if this is gas, this is gas. There's gas here that is domestic. There's one that is domestic. You have the clouds in the house of house. One of them is domestic. One of them is in an area by a tree that's far away. And there's several areas. There's also probably channels where the gas goes. Hey, son Tiwa, thank you. There's several avenues where this gas goes, if that makes any sense. There's also, dear Jesus, there's something new here. There's something new here about something that was delivered to Israel around missiles, bombs, rockets this way. Because these two are not exactly talking to each other, but you got this right in between, a religious institution signified by or a religion that is symbolized by a star. This right here could be saying rockets, bombs, drones, something like that to Israel. Because this place is small. They're small. There's also rockets, missiles, something like that to a place that has a moon, a tree and a moon. A tree and a moon. What is that, guys? Is that Turkey? Turkey or Lebanon? Tree, moon, right there. But this isn't something that's already happened. It's right here on the line of influence, and it's ahead of him. There's also money to hack something online this way for a woman. Money, hack, online, woman. There's something important about this woman that they want buried, or they want to put an ending to her. Remember, we got woman in her own house, key in its own house, coffin in its own house. So not only are we looking at Ivanka, we are looking at quite possibly his opponent, but it's hard to tell because the whip is way over here, and he's crapping his pants about this woman. So there's money to cut something, to get into something online for her. Let me see. Let me see. What? He knights over here. He knights over here. He's looking to secure himself through what he says, ongoing see, because right down here, ongoing conversations that have been secured around success, that is a lie. Conversations that are being secured online to spread misinformation about her, whoever this woman is. So not only is this Ivanka, we're looking at possibly his opponent. There's something here around his siblings as well. This right here, on this line of influence, that's his siblings. Birds, tree, man. Something that he's involved with his siblings. This woman has a book, so we could also be looking at what's her name, his niece, but his siblings here, money to cut something here, get into something online about her, and 1, 2, 3, 3 columns ahead, we're looking at something perhaps coming out about who he's been talking to overseas to secure something for online hacking, online misinformation here with these two, spreading misinformation, spreading lies, spreading betrayals down this column. Let me see. Let me see, what else am I missing here? Of course I'm missing all sorts of stuff. Wonder why his siblings are showing up here, though. This right here is siblings. And something in the book about his siblings. I haven't read Mary's book. What? Let me see. Documents reveal partnership with woman. Sun letter ring snake. Sun letter ring snake. Yep. There you go. Around children and the family. And the important friend that made a visit to the jail and had a little bit of an accident there. Awesome job, T-Barb. Thank you so much, my dear. Thank you so much. And whatever was in those documents that he's been covering up and lying about, that can cause him big issues, they get revealed. You got the sun in the house of clouds. Documents. Thank you, T-Barb. Revealing documents and his commitment or his contract or his promise with that woman that had to do with children, a ring of children here. Around his family or his property with an important friend that visited an institution. You asked about the Bank of Crete. What else you're getting, T-Barb? Help me out, girlfriend. Help me out. You know, you should come live with me sometime and help me do a grand tableau. What else we got? What else we getting? T-Barb, you're the best. So this must be Ghislaine, then. Maybe a woman that causes problems. Snake in the house of lilies. Snake in the house of lilies. Yes, you are, my dear. And it helps to have a second set of eyes with these, because it's like I can't catch everything. I'm missing crap all the time. So here's Ghislaine. Thanks, T-Barb. So get ready for that, homeboy. Let's see. Multiple businesses here that are fraudulent, and there's news of investigations this way. Investigators come to visit this way. Business, multiples, investigations, visitors that are investigating. So knock, knock, FBI, this way right here. Let's see. Multiple businesses that are fraudulent are being delivered around his career, and they get stuck. They're going to get stuck there. There's going to be some discussions. Let me see. Cyprus Bank is, because Cyprus is overseas, isn't it? Because there's a foreign tree here. Like literally a foreign tree that has something to do with an organization from people overseas that he talks to, that he meets with. It's a foreign tree that has been successful. They've had a new path, but they may be smaller this way. There's also something here in regards to okay, let's back this up. Visiting foreigners in a tree that has a pattern, tree in the House of Whip, a tree that abuses. We got stars in the House of Mountain because his success or his hopes were blocked, or they're distant, far away. You can't get to them. It's difficult. It's an obstacle to get them. And something new is revealed, or a child is revealed. Quite literally, a child or a promise or a circle of children this way. So yes, whoever said Cyprus Bank, it may be, because it's a foreign tree that abuses and launders. But I'm also seeing Israel here. There's like some sort of a weird contract for like bombs or rockets or something like that to Israel. There's also a contract to a place that's foreign that has a tree. Lebanon, I'm seeing the health crisis here with the pandemic. That's still ongoing until there's a vaccine. The pandemic sticks until there's a vaccine. There's multiple records for financing here that cause problems. But like I was saying earlier, there's 7 to 10 or 7 to 12, and we're seeing these two here. These people, there's one that has money. There's a man here. The fish is the king of diamonds. What is this? The clouds is the king of clubs. There's these two men here, but there's a group of men overseas that are covering up his finances or his businesses here because he's having problems with property, or his properties are underwater. With the clouds in the house of house. Also, the house is the king of hearts. There's 1, 2, 3 that I can kind of pick out that are coming out from this foreign organization. But this is looking like more like 7 to 12 that may be prominent. What else? Pompeo and Barr would be more like these people. They're heading into some problems. They may try to sneak out because they got the fox right below them. That's a sneaky, fraudulent, conniving, shady person. They may try to sneak, but they're facing a trial and arguments this way, both of them. But for Trump, it's looking like financial problems here. And when the records come out, he's going to be fighting that. Barr may be having to go on trial to fight because he's maybe trying to close something for Spanky. An end to financial gifts, probably Putin to his properties, Coffin Bear, Bouquet House. Wait, how are you get Coffin Bear, Bouquet House? Well, it's this way. There's something here that gets closed, T-Barb, but when you're reading lines of influence, you go down, okay? So there's something here that closes. There's an important closure. So perhaps when his presidency comes to an end, the moneyed gifts to his properties are what ends. Does that make sense, Teresa? Oh, I think that is what you said, an end to financings to gifts. Probably Putin to his properties. Yeah, it's like when this thing comes to an end, his resources run out. Do you see what I'm saying? The resources get closed down because right now he's reliant on public funds. Here's the public. There's the public funds here. Right now he's reliant on public funds and his position so that he can steal, so that he can take away. You got the man here. You have the man in the House of Tower while he's in government, mice in the House of Man. While he's in government, he can steal. Once that comes to an end, that source of income is gone because he's leeching off of all of us. Okay, what is Larry Girl saying? During the closed door part of the impeachment hearings, a Dem rep or a Dem senator came out and told the reporters to look into the selling of missiles. Yeah, there's something here about missiles and rockets, and that's another thing. I saw the rockets and the missiles in the original Grand Tableau in the investigations into a child. But it was such a mess in this back portion of that Grand Tableau that I didn't catch it, you guys, and I'm so sorry, and I wasn't able to put it together that he was blocking aid to the Ukraine for the missiles that they had bought in order to investigate a child. But I mean, I got little pieces of it, but not all of it. So that's probably going to happen here too, because there's no way. And I appreciate you guys that are helping me because there's no way I'm going to catch all of this. Thank you, Larry Girl. Anyone that is, please check your registration. Please, 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 please check your registrations. Let's see. What else you getting, T-Barb? An opportunity. Here's a trial. Fraud is exposed, or there's evidence of fraud here. Let me see. What else? Let's see. What else am I missing? Hidden documents were given to a trusted person. Cloud's letter. Okay, dog. And it has to do with the family, Teresa. And the records are fraudulent. Fraud records. Records of criminality as well. This could be Michael Cohen here. Down this line of influence read in that context. Could there be something about the election coming out with the book Moon and Snake? There's a secret that, see, Johnny, that's what I was saying. There's something foreign that is secret that he's crapping his pants about here right now. This is his present line. There's a foreign secret and he's crapping his pants. A foreign secret that he is stealing. He's stealing, but he's nervous about something he's stealing, and he's nervous about something that's going on. The corners, a foreign opportunity for government to steal, a foreign opportunity for an institution to take away. A foreign opportunity for an institution, and he's nervous about it. It takes away, it's made smaller. Okay, but it's coming in from overseas. But for what Johnny was saying, the elections are way over here. And what I was saying earlier, there's conversations. Thank you, Karen, from Australia. Thank you so much. Thank you. What I was saying, Johnny, there's something that he's doing with overseas conversations and meetings and stuff that is going on overseas, and there's some sort of an agreement. They've secured agreements. They have secured negotiations to spread misinformation here about this woman. And there's also money that's being paid to hack online this way. The mice is also talking about someone that is nervous, anxious, stressed. So this could be in regards as well to, and it's back in his house. And then you have the misinformation spreading online here. So perhaps this is going back to that rant I was having the other day, which I apologize for, QAnon conspiracies. But the elections are way over here, Johnny. This is the elections with the crossroads, somewhere where you go to make a choice. But he gets blocked here. He gets blocked here. If this is the elections, he's going to claim victory this way. He is going to claim victory. An abundance of mail that is piled up here. Okay, abundance, paperwork, a pile up. Anywhere where there's a pile up here. He will claim victory this way. He's very passionate about power, but it's fraudulent here. There's going to be a contention here. And there's going to be more than one contention in this election. It's not just him. It's not just him. I'm seeing, what is this? What is this? There's going to be two more contentions other than him. So him is one, and then there's two more. There's two more that I can see clearly that will be contested because of the ballots. I don't know who those two others would be. Does that make sense, you guys? Was that clear? There's going to be an abundance of mail that is piled up. He's going to claim victory. His love of power is fraudulent here. It's going to be a fraud, but there's going to be a contention. And not just him that contests it. There's going to be two more that get contested. It's looking like two more other than his, so perhaps a total of three. Maybe more, but I can see three, him and two others very clearly here. Does that make sense? Let me see. Right now he's got a secret to steal down his present line. Foreign secret for him to steal. Okay. And then his power becomes a burden, and then there's a fight here. But by that time, there's all the financial records as well. All of the financial records come out the closer we get to that. So he's going to contest this thing. 22 candidates. We'll look at that. Crossroads. I don't know if my camera's picking it up. Crossroads is number 22. And the thing about the Lenormand, for all of you guys that are new, and I'm sorry I've done such a terrible job of explaining grand tableaus for anybody that is new. These can also be very literal. So with the mountain is card number 21. This could literally be number 21. 21, maybe 210. 2100, 21 million, who knows how many zeros are after this, but it's number 21. So you can look for amounts as well. And because they are so literal, this could also be quite literally like a mountain. This could literally be a fish. This could literally be a pair of scissors, something sharp, a knife, gardening tools, literally a bouquet of flower, literally a key, literally a house. So I'm sorry I failed to mention that earlier for you guys. But he's going to claim victory here. It's going to be false. It's not true. It's not true. It's not true. Biden, if Biden would be around, I would tend to see him more as the lilies, someone that has seniority in government here. An opportunity to fight with Joe Biden, also an opportunity to fight with the judge. Expect this thing to be elevated to a court. Expect this thing to be elevated to the highest court. It's right here. I'm not wanting to. Yes, mountain could quite literally be Mount Rushmore. And it's funny that you say that, Jen, because look, a man wants to be recognized and be a celebrity by a commitment to be put on a mountain right there. Does that make sense? You were trying to be funny, but the cards got you. The cards got you, Jenny. By being carved permanently here into a mountain. Jenny, I'm being serious. A man wants to be recognized for his fame by being committed to a mountain, and that commitment comes from being carved into a mountain here. Talks about being carved into a mountain are important this way. And that meeting, what was said about being carved into a mountain, came from a rally in the public right there. Does that make sense, Jen? I know it's not going to happen. But he's mental. Let me see. It's looking like do I have any other readers here? Yes, Jenny, it really says that in the cards. If you read it literally. I mean, that's why I can't catch everything, because there's no way I can be here all night looking at everything from every lens. I just can't. And who knows what's going on in that person's head. He's crazy. Jenny, and anybody else that I have that reads, if I'm interpreting this correctly, it's saying that he's going to claim victory here, success, because there's a pileup of mail. It's going to be fraudulent. There's punishment and a trial here, and he's going to fight with an older man. This is a court, a judge, and here is a high court here. If anybody has cards, hey, Chrissy, how are you? If anybody has cards, can you please check with me? Because I'm seeing this gets contested. His power comes under trial, and there's a fight here. Okay? He's going to contest it. And besides his, excuse me, besides his, I see two more that get contested with this right here. He's going to contest it. It's going to go to a high court. Can somebody please check me if you have your cards available? Will he contest the election is the first question. Second question, will he take it to the Supreme Court? Anybody that can pull cards. Oh, Mitch and Lindsay, T-Barb, because I'm seeing more than one person in a position of authority that's going to have a trial, and they're going to have to fight. There's more than one. You seen it being contested? Is he going to take it to the this is saying high court right here for a judge. Is he going to take this to the Supreme Court? Will he contest key? Yep, that's a yes. Jenny, can you ask if he takes it to the Supreme Court? It will be, yep, because it's showing here. Here's a court. Judges, very high court. Success for his power at a high court here. Writer, anchor, fish. That's a yes. That's a yes. This slimy son of a goat. But it goes to the high court, but it looks here like his power becomes burdened here. His power becomes, Jenny's getting mountain for Supreme Court. Something's blocked. That's a no. But I see it here. Jenny, can you please pull 2 more? Because the mountain is also a delay. So that might be his I mean, of course, he's strategizing for a delay because you're going to have to pry it out of his cold, dead hands. Yes, that smelly goat. Oh, your hubby bought you Rose's footprint, Chrissy? That's so sweet. I see high court here, Johnny, not low. I see high with the storks being so close. High court, and then there's a trial. There's a trial in the high court. There's a judge, but there's punishment for his power. Power, punishment, abuse. Mice and child. A delay that takes away, and then something new, something in the early stages. Oh, man. The Supreme Court. The tower is in the House of Cross. There was a trial in a court. Cross in the House of Storks. The Storks is right below it. High court, high trial. There's a judge, high court, a trial that's high. It gets delivered to a high court, a high trial. Supreme Court verdict. Supreme Court verdict. Ship, cross, snake. A journey that becomes difficult and is a lie. Foreign trial causes a problem. A foreign sacrifice is a lie. A foreign sacrifice is a lie. A foreign trial is a lie. A foreign lie is a betrayal. Thank you, T-Barb. It doesn't, T-Barb or anybody else, because that's saying that if he's claiming there was foreign interference or anything like that, it doesn't work. Do me a favor, even though that says no, ask if he wins if he wins the ruling. Oh, no, he will not. No, he will not, Chrissy. He's going to have to be extracted. He's going to have to be extracted. Cloud Crossroads, man. Multiple areas of problems for him. He's got multiple areas where he's covering stuff up. Very confused, very bad decisions about him. Whatever he's getting, whatever results out of that decision is not good for him. Jenny. Yeah, it doesn't come out good. It's just, he's just trying to delay and bid time. So prepare for that, you guys. If you think it's nasty now, you ain't seen Spanky get desperate. But I have a game plan for that, you guys. And I don't know if it's going to work. So you all let me know. That's the result of the Supreme Court. It's not good for him. That's not good for him, Jenny. There's a bad decision that comes to him. No, he doesn't win in the Supreme Court, Martin Reed. He's going to take it there. It doesn't come back good for him. It backfires. Cross letter child. The trial. No, 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 he does not. Cross is negative. The other two are neutral. No. He will have to be removed. He will have to be extracted, y'all. They're gonna have to get in there with a freaking can opener and pry his nasty ass out in handcuffs. Dear goodness. So, you guys, I was thinking about this the other day, and I'm sorry I got so angry and I went on a rant. So with all this QAnon conspiracy, this man's about to go absolutely mental. And it's going to get real ugly and really, really dirty. And we're going to just keep hearing more and more and more and more. And in an effort to not let us get bogged down, I hope you guys don't mind if the jokes and the insults just start coming out of my mouth, because I'm sorry, if I don't laugh, I'm going to be crying. So you're being forewarned. I'm probably going to drop a bunch of F-bombs and I'm probably going to lose my mind, but I'm going to try to laugh through it. So yeah. Jenny, for Cy Vance, there's going to be a trial about his finances coming up right here this way. When that happens, I don't know. I do not know when that happens. Because there's multiple areas, multiple documents that are financial that go to a trial, and then there's a fight, there's an argument. Financial contracts, whether he indicts, where would be Cy Vance? Hold on. I don't even know where Cy Vance would be. Give me 1 second. Johnny says, my name is Johnny, and I approve that message. So I'm going to apologize ahead of time if the sailor comes out, but we're going to need it. I don't even know where Cy Vance would be, Jenny. So investigators here. He is Attorney General, correct? Cy Vance, is Cy Vance Attorney General? Well, see, Torino, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to figure out how many crimes he's committed. I can't. I just can't. Like, I picked a couple, but it's too much. So he is AG. It would be these. Because this is a judge. This is a judge here. Might be someone more like this. And then there's something that gets brought to court here for a trial around a friend that had addictions and abused. So that's going to come up again. But that I don't know when, because he's over here. That's showing up towards the end of the tableau. So look for something with Eps. Oh, AG is James, Letitia James. Hold on. I'm wondering if this is her. I'm wondering if James is the Storks, because she's the Queen of Hearts and she's very close to the Tower, which is your institutions, your courts, the law. And she's got the law and punishment right over her head, arguing right over here. And then there's an advisor or someone there that's loyal and supports. Ghislaine's trial isn't until next July. Well, there's something that comes up about Epps right here. And T-Barb found this illumination of a document around a contract with a woman here. Contract, and then a circle, and then children. Revealing a document, revealing records, a contract, a promise, quite literally a circle, with a woman that's a liar around children and the family this way. So Ghislaine, there might be something in the records that maybe, and I believe that they're releasing the records of Ghislaine around Dershowitz. Oh, so Vance is Manhattan District Attorney. Letitia James is the New York Attorney General. I don't know where Cy Vance is. I am assuming the Victoria's Secrets guy is talking and revealing conversations. Oh boy. That's going to come up. I don't know if this is Letitia James here with the Storks, because she's got a trial over her head. She's got arguing right here. There's a court here. There's a judge right here. She is delivering stuff this way. There's an investigation here, something that she was investigating, her, and then something that has taken time or has needed patience. There's also her, and then an advisor that visited an institution where he was punished. So also quite possibly Michael Cohen. Down this line, quite possibly also Jared Kushner is going to be visiting an institution where he is punished. But I think we discussed that earlier. Joe pulled Kipper, message of concern, imprisonment, high honor. Whoa. So maybe, and the writer is usually, it carries a male energy. Even though the Storks is more feminine, the writer carries a male energy. The revelation of financing gets elevated in a court this way. That's yet to come. So yes, you could be right. This could be Cy Vance. I don't know if Letitia James is working on financials as well, because there's something here, financial. If this is Letitia James, and then there's the courts, but there's a revelation of something financial that becomes elevated. The charges here, if this is charges, what he's been put on trial for, it gets elevated, it gets changed, they improve, they add to it, and then it's delivered. Yes, Kathleen? Anything tied to the NRA? Yeah, because, and remember I said here, an institution, a large body, a party, and then there's the money here, weapons here, a party that is dangerous this way. And then the financial documents, the executives here, executives that were fraudulent. And that reveals something this way, a revelation of the executives and financing. Something changes and becomes elevated in the courts or on trial. So perhaps this person also had a link with the executives at the NRA. So, I mean, I know that the NRA is there for, self-dealing out of their own organization, but it's like there's going to be an investigation here for the channels of financing as well. And I think we discussed that earlier. Oh, she's also working on Trump financials too? Oh, because there was a revelation of his finances that changes something in the courts. It becomes elevated. They add to it. It's like the charges here with the cross, they add to it, and then something is delivered to the courts. Oh, dear Jesus. What else am I missing, you guys? He's going to be in a slew of caca when this guy gets out. I mean, just a slew. And remember earlier we were seeing like all this stuff over here with contracts for gas and like rocks, like jewelry rocks. Like, I don't know if this is diamonds or rubies or emeralds or what, but there's contracts for that. Agreements and promises made for that. There's false records about who was in partnerships that are false, stuff around Ghislaine that comes out. Well, Teresa T-Barb, if this is something Barb buried, because here's the bear. Several executives here, also several people that are in positions of authority, also several people that are quite large and heavy set, perhaps like a bear. If this is Barr that put an end to it and closed stuff, because there's a closure right above his head for that trial, it gets reopened right here. The Storks. If it would have been Storks, Ryder, Cross, Coffin, no change. Here it's showing that whatever he brought a close to a trial, it reopens and then it gets delivered. Whatever he closed here, look at that. The Clovers is right behind it. It gets reopened and then it repeats again. See that? An ending that repeats here. And then there's a fight with a friend or an abusive friend and a friend that had an addiction. Whatever Barr closed comes back. Remember the Storks. They leave and return. Whatever he closed comes back. Okay? It's showing that down this line and it's showing it here with the clover. Let's see. What else did I miss? I'm sure I missed all sorts of stuff. Like I said, the pandemic showed up in the October Grand Tableau. It was right up here. It was clouds in the house of tree, and then stars, and then snake. It was all up on the top. And I missed it because his health, not good. He's crapping his pants. He's probably having episodes of explosive diarrhea and it's running down his legs. Perhaps some intestinal issues. He's crapping his pants, having to run to the bathroom. There's something wrong with his health that's repetitive. Also around his health, something with his skin. The stars has to do with skin. So like freckles, acne, psoriasis, anything on the skin that spreads. There's something around his health that shows up on his skin. It may be intestinal, that he tries to hide, but it's coming out. You like that, Johnny? You like that? He's crapping his pants, rolling down his leg. Flushing 15 times. Jazz Lady, is the snake the sex of Jeffy? What? Jeffy Patties? Who's Jeffy Patties? His sexual health may not be good either. As if we really care. With all that funeral parlor makeup, he's bound to have breakouts. He probably does, because look, the tree is in the house of whip. Whip, again, addictions, something that is chronic, something that is repetitive, sex, arguments, strife. Okay, so something around his sexual health that sticks here. It sticks. It's stuck. Lifelong. You're stuck with it. So I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, Jesus, if it had a heartbeat, he probably slept with it. You got that when you read with Lori, but you skipped it? Oh, that he has the runs, Johnny? Did you really? Did you get that really? You know I got to be bad. Because I just want to laugh at him. Am I grossing you guys out? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, and Javanka as well. Well. Oh, that he had Southern issues? Well, I said it for you, my dear. And also, whatever it is that is in his health that repeats, that may be sexual, it spreads here. It spreads. Also, with the whip is something that hurts. Okay, it's an instrument to punish. So it's a bit painful when it spreads here. The sun is far away. That would be more like a flare up, but this is something that spreads. But it's permanent. It's lifelong. Okay, you got two cards right here that talk about, they're not really timed, but as far as time goes, trees don't get up and walk away. They're pretty dang permanent unless you chop them down. Anchors, you're not moving unless you remove your anchor. This is stuck lifelong, okay? It's on his skin. Yeah, there's the skin right there, Johnny. The stars. The stars has to do with the skin. So it would be like acne, psoriasis, freckles, something that shows up on skin, skin that could easily tear right here, or a tear in the skin, right there, from something that he contracted here. Oh, you guys. The lady that has the dress, you guys know who I'm talking about? The lady that has the dress, that kept the dress, her lawyers, I guess, won the case, and homeboy over here, Spanky, Mr. Orange, does have to provide DNA. And they were trying to push it off until next year. The judge said, nope. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yep. Put X-Lax and chocolate chip cookies and Trump will eat them all.
Oh my God, you're a genius, Orange Swan. I would totally do something like that. So after he gets fired, he can do that. I have herpes, and as long as I am Captain Reds, I can live a normal life. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that whole thing, put some Marilax in his Diet Coke. Dude, put the whole bottle in his Diet Coke. Put it all. I'd be like, hey, I baked you brownies. That's what I would do, because I'm evil like that and I don't have a soul, and I think he deserves it 1,000,000 times over. So, okay, you guys, we have been at this now for almost 3 hours, you guys. Don't worry, I took notes. I'm probably going to try to bring this back up again tomorrow. And I know because Chrissy's wanting to go live and my butt hurts. I took the notes. We'll try to get through this again tomorrow. Johnny says he has 2 souls, but he concurs. I'm going to be such a bad influence. I'm going to corrupt everybody with my evilness. We'll try to go through this again tomorrow. Like I said, you guys, I try, but there's just too much. I want to thank everybody that helped me out tonight. T-Barb, you freaking totally rocked it, girlfriend. Johnny and Jenny, thank you so much for helping me out with the readings. I know Johnny has to get to bed because he's going to the beach tomorrow. We're going to the beach tomorrow with Johnny. Chrissy's going to go live soon. So if you guys want to go hang out, for the rest of you night owls, over at Chrissy's channel, so we can hang out in the chat room. And I'm going to try to do this again tomorrow. Let me see. I never understood a person who drinks Diet Coke with McDonald's or KFC, any fast food restaurant. Defeats the purpose, doesn't it? Jay, I have to tell you, Jay, Larry girl, your girl, Larry girl, sent me an email the other day. And you know what? Every time she gets a recommendation or like an email or something that I just put up a new video, you know what shows up underneath that message? KFC. She sent me that. I swear to you, I swear to God, she sent me that. So every time she sees something from my video, KFC is right there. You did this to me, Jay. You did this to me. So that's like our little inside joke. I'm still waiting for you to come out here so we can go to KFC. And I'm not kidding. That's like for real. I'm being for real. I'm so being for real right now. Oh, goodness. All right, you guys. I'm gonna scoot on out because my butt hurts. Thanks for hanging out. I know there's a ton of stuff here I missed. We'll try to do part 2 maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. I have an RDO, meaning regular day off tomorrow. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that my cord was in the way. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Thank you everyone for the super chats. Thanks to everybody who helped me out with this reading. You guys just rock. Totally rock. Thank you to all my moderators. Hopefully I'll see you guys again tomorrow. And everybody have a good night. Love and blessings to everybody, you guys. Bye.